This is a painting, or this is a print of a painting, I should say, sorry, because obviously it's not the original, but it's a painting called The Nightmare by Fuseli. Um, you can look him up if you want, or I can put something in another video about it, but I always liked that picture. But I don't like having nightmares. And I've had a few over the last few months. And I don't know if I would call this a nightmare or not, but it was a strange dream. I'll try and describe it. So I don't know. When the dream started, I just became aware of being in this shop. There's a shop in town called TK Maxx, and it reminded me of that shop. So I'm guessing that's where I was. My mum used to like going in that shop, so I used to go in with her quite a lot. And sometimes I go in myself. I went in the other day, and I didn't get them, but I actually found some green tea Oreo cookies. I'm just mentioning that because it's true, no other reason. Anyway, so in this dream, I was looking around the shop, and there was all like, I can't really remember, like furniture and stuff. That's the kind of shop it is, and they sell ornaments. Anyway, I found this drum, and it was like the kind you beat with your hands, instead of like with sticks. What they call that? Not bongo, but that kind of thing. And it was white, and it had like a black ring around it, and on the drum itself, the bit where you hit it, the skin or whatever you call it, for some reason there was a picture of the Beatles. Now, I knew it was the Beatles, even though it was it didn't really completely look like them. But in my mind, I knew it was the Beatles anyway. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why either, why that would be. So I started messing with it. And if you've ever seen, like in Japanese, like films, if you've ever seen the end of the film called Zatoichi, where there's a particular drum beat and it's like boo, 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 boo. I can't do it. Maybe I'll put a link to it, but that's what I kept hearing, and I started hitting the drum and trying to do it, and then I couldn't do it. It was nothing like, and then all of a sudden it started getting more like it. It was almost, in a way, to me, now thinking back on it, it was like tuning in something, almost. If you know what I mean. I can't describe it any better than that. Like something inside of me was tuning something in. Because then I became aware that there was somebody stood behind me, and they were dressed in all black. And then when I looked at them, it was my mum. But I don't think it was her. Because like it looked like her, the facially, but it had really long, straight black hair. Now she did have black hair once in the 80s, but it was only like for a very short period of time because she's like dyeing her. Women like doing that, don't we? Most of the time she used henna, or she used like a really dark red, or even almost purple hair dye. But anyway, and her hair wasn't this long either. It was really long, and she was wearing like one of them frock coat things, whoever it was.
Reminds me of something out of The Ring.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that though.
No, it's similar though.
Didn't come out the TV for a start. No, it was more like, I'm trying to think, what can I compare it to? It was like gothic almost, but I don't know what to compare it to. And she wasn't a goth at all, actually. She's more closer to like maybe a hippie or something like that. Although she did dress in black sometimes, but whatever. Anyway, I'm not saying she went around all in multicolours because she didn't. But that's basically the dream. And then I woke up, and that was the end of it. But it left me feeling really strange, and like I said, it's like I'm trying to get this thing on the drum, and I'm doing it, and then
You mean a beat on a drum?
a beat on a drum, yeah, and I was getting it slowly, but I felt like, like almost felt like tuning a radio in, or something like that.
It didn't sound right.
No, I don't mean it sounded like the radio being tuned in. I mean it was like I was trying to find a frequency or something. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. But anyway, that's my dream. If you want to tell me what you think it means in the comments section, then you can. It might be that it's just a dream. I don't know. Sometimes dreams are just dreams, aren't they? They can't all mean something. Otherwise, I mean, like I had a dream once, just as an example, where the cat was talking to me, but it could speak. But it was only asking me for food. Well, that's what cats do, isn't it? So that isn't some kind of premonition of the future or something. I suppose it is because I was going to wake up in the morning and feed them, but you know what I mean. There's nothing magical about it. Anyway, I'll leave it there. So if you want to tell me what you think in the comment section, please do. And if you want to give me a thumbs up if you think it deserves one, then, you know, do. And if you're not subscribed, then please think about subscribing. But other than that, thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye.